everybody, it's Gabe from Light Designs, and I have a pretty quick one for you today.
Click over to budgetvapors.com to get some of my most favorite flavors in the entire industry for 15% off using my promo code GabeSentya. When you use my promo code over on Budget Vapors, you can get 120 milliliters of premium e-liquid for just $8.49. Also available on budgetvapors.com is my juice line. The Light Designs liquid line is available in 60 and 120 milliliter bottles. Both my juice line and the many delicious Budget Vapors flavors are developed in a high quality lab down in Florida. When you pick up my juice line or use my promo code, it really helps keep the Light Designs program going, so thank you all so much for helping support the channel. I really appreciate it.
Well, last week we did the battle of the squonk mods. We put 2 squonk mods together, and you guys seem to love that. So we're gonna do another battle today. Well, not really a battle, but more of experimental science. Now, believe it or not, I have never used stainless steel wire before. And a couple days ago, I got a big order of some stainless steel wire in a bunch of different gauges to try it out, to see if I like building with it, see if I like vaping with it, and just feel it out. Now, as you may or may not know, I'm more of a Nichrome type of guy. I've used Kanthal for years, and then I found Nichrome, and I just almost exclusively used Nichrome, with some instances of Kanthal. As a builder, I was really intrigued to try stainless steel because of the oxidation process. When you are dry firing your coils, which means applying some heat to them and adjusting your wraps so they sit the way you want them to, you send voltage through your coils and it heats them up and makes them warm so you can mess with them and get them to sit the way you want. With stainless steel, it has this really unique oxidation process where it makes this beautiful blue color. Now, along with putting stainless steel and Nichrome head to head, we are going to be doing an unboxing and first impression of my new setup here, but we'll hear more about that in a second. One quick announcement before we start this video. This Thursday, so tomorrow for me, yesterday for you, I'm going to be going to the Muse podcast studios, and I'm going to be playing some music and doing an interview, and this is the first podcast I've ever been on, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be taking my camera along. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to actually film, but if it works out that I can film a bunch of it, I'll put it in next week's video. It's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be a little bit different, and I'm really excited to take you all along on the journey of this podcast. I don't really know what to expect. I've done plenty of radio shows before, but I've never done a podcast, so I'm super pumped. I don't think the podcast is live, so like, if you're like, oh, you guys filmed it yesterday, I missed it. I think it comes out a couple days afterwards, and when it comes out, I'll link it. Don't worry, you won't miss it. And I'm gonna be filming it, so you won't miss it. Don't worry. Let's do the unboxing and first impression and build portion and all of that now. Since this is the stainless steel episode, we are going to need a pretty serious stainless steel mod. So this right here is my 1-to-1 stainless steel timekeeper. I don't know who these super cool vape guys are on the side of the box, but clearly they are a lot cooler than me. It's pretty dark on this box. Are you sure you need those sunglasses? And then over here, if you weren't getting enough vaporwave in your life, there's some vaporwave ground, and then there's some mountains in the back, and then there's a bunch of sweet vape clouds, because anywhere that these guys are over here, you know there's gotta be some sweet vape clouds.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed.
Competition cloud sport device. That's actually, you know what? That's actually a pretty cool way of describing a mechanical mod. And then on the other side, it says for non-nicotine use, which is good because I vape zero net. The packaging on this, I'm poking a little fun at it because, you know, I'm just joking around, but the packaging is really great. I mean, they did a great job. The graphic design is awesome. I don't know who these cool guys are, but they look pretty cool. Here, like this, and it's one of those magnet boxes that has the magnets inside. AV. Alright, so up here it has a bunch of information. I'm super zoomed in, so I'll read this to you real quick. Follow these steps for proper operation of your new competition mod.
go to our YouTube channel where step 1, essentially they're telling you to go to their YouTube channel where they break down the mod and go over stuff like that. Step 2, following the video, disassemble your mod, wash each part with warm water, liquid dish soap, and a soft cloth, dry completely. Okay, alright, okay, hey. That is awesome. Do I not say that every single episode when we review something new? I'm glad that people are starting to write this on boxes. Number 3, clean threads with 3-in-1 oil and wipe it off. That's to keep your threads nice and smooth. That's really smart. Reassemble the mod, leave the top cap off so you can insert the battery. Insert the battery into the tube with the positive side of the battery facing up. I really, really respect the disclaimer right here on the top of the box. Now, this is not my first AV mod or my first one-to-one AV mod. I have a whole collection of authentic and non-authentic AVs. So I'm not a stranger to them doing this. It's just the first time we've unboxed one on the show, and I respect that so much. On the top here we have a little card that pretty much says the exact same thing. Then on the back it's like a little certificate where quality control and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, look at this, look at this. Oh man, wow. Alright, so this is the stainless steel timekeeper, and it is a burnt stainless steel. It's similar to like a burnt titanium, how they use heat to get these beautiful colors. Most of the time when they do this, it'll be a lot of blues, a lot of purples, a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, and oh my gosh, this thing is beautiful. On the top it's engraved with some circles and some stars and stuff, and at the bottom it is it's supposed to look like a chamber, like on a 6-shooter. There's like little bullets down there that say Avid Life, and it's got a star. Threads feel nice. They're a little bit grindy. That's just because there's no lubricant in there, but besides that they feel super smooth. Inside you can see it's nice stainless steel. Here's our contact right now, which I believe is plated copper, but I could be wrong. It says revolver with a serial number right there. How to make AV switches work, if you've never seen an AV switch before, is when it's all the way tight together like this. You can't press anything and this won't, the contact won't lift up. You unscrew it a little bit, and then when you press it, the contact lifts up and makes connection with the negative of your battery. But to take it fully apart, you just unscrew it, and then inside you have a magnet, and that's your contact right there. The smaller of your two magnets sits in this little shelf right here, just like that, and then you hold that together, and you set this thick magnet opposing to it, and you screw that down. If you have other AV products, you can swap them out and swap different parts, swap different contacts, swap magnets and stuff like that, and for the most part they'll all fit together. And then there's different kits to stack them and get really creative. The way the company makes their products, they make it so you can be very creative and express yourself through vaping, and I just, that's something I really love. So we're gonna put this back together for the time being before we wash it off, and we are going to grab our matching RDA. And since this is the super stainless steel episode, we need a super stainless steel matching RDA. Open this up right here. Oh yeah. Oh man. Alright. Wow. Okay. This is quite the setup. Alright, so this is our stainless steel, burnt stainless steel Goon. And let's just throw it on here. That looks incredible. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. All right. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. I'm getting like, you can always tell in the episodes where I'm unboxing something I'm really excited about, because, oh no, because I keep getting distracted and throwing things off of the table. Alright, so this is a standard 24mm Goon. Nothing special, no crazy deck or anything like that. Standard Goon deck. This is the top barrel section, and it's all heat-treated stainless steel, and you can see it almost looks gold in there, like a brass. That's just because of the heat used to alter the outside, kind of altered the inside as well. And it comes apart just like this, like a normal Goon. It is a normal Goon. And you take out the drip tip. This is a cool stainless steel drip tip that's super heavy. And that is standard 810 size, so it can fit in all your other 810 things. Just like that. And put the airflow back together. Now, the only con I have about this so far is the deck. The deck is not matching at all. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but the 528 Customs logo on here, it's engraved in, and it looks so cool because the texture of it when they flamed it is slightly different than the barrel section. So it's very rich. It's a very rich tone, and it just looks, man, it looks incredible. I don't like how they did the silver deck. I wish they went with a painted deck or they burned the deck. I have a Nichrome Goon 1.5 that has a Nichrome matching deck, and the stainless steel deck, it just, I don't know, I wish they burned it or they went with a painted black deck. And I have a black Goon deck, and I might use that deck on here. I'm gonna steal this off my sibling real quick, but pretend you haven't seen this yet, because this is an upcoming episode, so don't look. So I'm gonna wash this off, and I am going to set up the exact same setup with another timekeeper I have, with another Goon I have. I'm going to do the exact same build in Nichrome and the exact same build in stainless steel. Obviously the stainless steel is going in the stainless steel mod, and the Nichrome will go in my white timekeeper.
So the build I did on both the Nichrome and stainless steel was a dual fuse Clapton that has been flattened. Inner cores 24 gauge on each, and outer cores 32 gauge on each. And I noticed that when I was flattening the stainless steel, it's a lot softer of a wire, and it's a lot more malleable of a wire. When I was clapping it lined up a lot easier than Nichrome does. Now Nichrome is a very brittle wire to work with. You can't hit it too hard, you can't twist it too much, but the flavor, the ramp up, and it's a very good wire. You can't be the Incredible Hulk working with it. You have to be a little bit more careful working with it. Stainless steel, it almost feels like working with Kanthal, and it might be a little bit softer than working with Kanthal. I was very impressed. I liked it a lot. Now, the oxidation process. Oh my gosh, was that beautiful. That was so cool with the matching mod, and it was so awesome. So without further ado, let's taste some juice. The juice we're going to be tasting today is the Keys by 806. Now 806 is just an awesome company. They're out of Amarillo, Texas, and shouts out to Chris, shouts out to all the homies over at 806. They've been so supportive of this show, my music, my art for so long now, and I really truly appreciate that. So shout out to Chris, shout out to all the guys at 806. You guys are fantastic. I can't wait to make it down to your shop someday and meet you guys in person, but as it stands right now, man, they're pretty cool internet friends. Click over to vapory.com. You can get the full line of 806 e-juice and their vintage line. Both lines are so good. Almost everything I've tried from them, I've really enjoyed. In fact, two of my favorite flavors from them are blueberry cheesecake, which is kind of a different spin on a blueberry. It focuses more on the cheesecake with a hint of blueberry. It's the perfect wintertime vape. And Nicole Marie, which is a peanut butter ice cream, and you guys know how much I love my ice cream vapes. But enough on that. Today we're trying the Keys. Now the Keys is a key lime pie. So I'm going to be trying the Keys on both setups here, on stainless steel and Nichrome. Both have the same build, the same mod, same batteries, same RDA with a little bit different of a drip tip, but pretty much the exact same setup. So without further ado, which one should we try first? I want to flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. I just conveniently have a penny right here. I promise that wasn't staged. Let's put heads with stainless steel, tails with Nichrome. Ready? Alright, that like rolled across the room. I'm just gonna try the stainless steel first because I'm really excited. Cheers! Really clean flavor. Wow, this flavor is good. The Keys, man, this is really good. Not focusing on the actual flavor of the juice right this second. It tastes clean. It doesn't taste wiry or taste like any metallic or anything like that. It's just a very clean flavor. Let's try the Nichrome. That's very interesting. I'm getting different notes from each of these. I'm noticing a little bit more ramp up on the stainless steel, but I think the flavor might be a little bit better. It's like the Nichrome, you catch the high notes of it really well, but the stainless steel, it tastes like you're catching the overall notes a lot better, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. With the Nichrome and the stainless steel together, it's perfect. It's the perfect balance of the flavor. The stainless steel catches all the notes, and the Nichrome catches all the notes, but it focuses on the higher levels and the sweetness levels. Now, the Keys is not an overly sweet juice. I know key lime pies can get a little bit, they can almost taste like a melted popsicle, and just like you're vaping melted popsicle. You know those like cheap popsicles you get from Stop and Shop when you're sick, and it's got all the flavors in it, and sometimes there's like the green one and it can taste like the melted green one, and you're like, oh, I'm too sick to finish it. That a lot of the times key lime flavors can taste like that. At least that's how I notice it. It's handled really well. I would have liked a little bit more of the breadiness of the actual pie. It's mainly focused on the pie filling. I think if they added the cheesecake flavoring they did in blueberry cheesecake to this key lime, you would have a like 20 out of 10 vape. It would be my all-day vape forever. But as it stands right now, this is a solid summer flavor. I could see vaping this all day because it's not overly sweet, it's not intrusive. It doesn't pair too bad with coffee. I just downed 2 cups of coffee filming this video. I don't like to like drink things in the video. I know a lot of people do that. They do like pairings, and a lot of you guys write in saying you want me to do pairings with like fancy coffee and stuff, and that might be something we could do. My best friend Casey just got me a French press a couple days ago for my coffee, so maybe we could start doing actual pairings, but like as it stands, I'm like drinking coffee like off camera, and it's like I'm vaping, and I'm like, oh yeah, alright, well I want to say this, and this about this. So it does pair nicely with coffee. Let me step up my coffee game right now. I'm drinking instant coffee out of a mug that I've been drinking out of for like 2 days. So like, let me step up my coffee game, and then we'll add that into the juice tastings, because I know you guys really want it, and I think it'll be a fun aspect to kind of throw in. But as it stands right now, this juice is really good. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. This timekeeper is gorgeous, and the stainless steel, I like the flavor a lot. One more thing I want to check before we go is I didn't check the resistance. Atomizer, yes. Power mode, and I'm checking these on my Snowwolf 200 Plus because I broke my own read. So the stainless steel is reading at a 0.11, which is not the lowest in the world, but you know, it's still pretty low. Decent cloud production. That flavor, I prefer the flavor of the keys on the stainless steel. I'll tell you that right now. Now I like want to go back and retaste like this whole shelf of juices on stainless steel. That would be such a long video. And the Nichrome is reading in at a 0.09. So the Nichrome is ohming out a little bit lower, and that would explain why there is less ramp up on the Nichrome than the stainless steel. I think if I'm going to do more stainless steel builds in the future, I'm gonna adjust my building style, and I would like a combination of the 2 wires together. I really enjoy the vape I'm getting off of both the stainless steel and the Nichrome together, and I think this build paralleled with some Nichrome would be fantastic. I think that about wraps things up. Stainless steel, it's pretty good. It gives you a lot different flavor than Nichrome, at least that I can taste from my tongue. I'm excited to work with it more. The keys from 806, go get this because it's really good. If you'd like to see more of what I do, click over to my Instagram at @TheRealGabeSmith for booking information, to book me to come. For booking information, send me an email over at popculturerecords@gmail.com. Book me to come play your event, book for an art show, or have me do some film work. And we have a little bit of bonus footage this week. I did a build for one of you viewers actually, and I decided to film it. I thought it'd be fun. This is going to be a shorter episode this week, so enjoy an extra build lapse with some cool music.